Cordoba is not on the list of things to do in Argentina, mainly due to the other incredible attractions in Argentina. One example, Iguazu Falls. One of the most historic things that the locals think tourists should see in Cordoba is the Tower Gate. Left over from the time the city had walls around it, the tower stands alone like a sentinel on the far side of town. The problem is this must-see tourist site is in the ghetto of the city. Everyone warned me to be careful when I went to see this historic structure. It was extremely dangerous to be on this side of town at night and wasn't much safer during the day. There is absolutely nothing else to see on that side of the city. Well, that left the choice of two options. You could pay a taxi driver to go across town and wait for you to snap a couple of pictures, or you could take a picture of it from another picture. I will let you guess which one I decided on. The theater and its museum were housed in a very pretty building. Of course it would not be open on the weekends when tourists might actually be able to see it, and there were no hours posted either. One of the tips I can give you when you're seeing all the things to do in Argentina is make sure you go early in the morning to all the sites, otherwise they won't be open. I guess one had to guess when it would be open? Now let me see? Maybe never? It would be hard to tell. I heard a number of businesses in town continue the mantra of wanting to expand the tourist trade, but they don't want to change anything to help that process develop. Well, if you can say one thing about the Argentinian people, in addition to being a proud people, they are equally a stubborn people. The city is full of various monuments from historical figures of the past. Too numerous to include all of them. I just showing some the most famous ones from around the city. The monument of Rem and Romulus is in the park in front of the Italian embassy. It is a huge relief of the she-wolf suckling Romulus and Remus. They are the legendary twin brothers who are the founders of Rome. That is after Romulus snuffed his twin brother out like a cigarette butt. Well, according to the legend, that happened in 753 BC. Their father was the war god Mars, but they still had to gain sustenance from a wolf. Yuck. To say the least. You would think being the son of a god would allow you some better eating arrangements. Well, Romans under the later empire preferred most of their food slightly rotten to avoid having to chew too long, so what do you expect? Where was I? Oh, yes, back to Cordoba, Argentina. How this ties into the things to do in Argentina is simple, my dear reader. I stumbled on it walking around the city and it's a rather good relief. Monuments there were in abundance, to say the least. I guess that is about it for now. There is still much more to see in and around the city of Cordoba, so check in next time for more things to on Argentina.